Hell Is Us throws you into the deep end without a life jacket. This isn't your typical hand-holding adventure. It's a brutal, beautiful nightmare that demands every ounce of your attention. Developed by Rogue Factor, this action RPG hybrid combines the puzzle-solving DNA of classic Resident Evil with Souls-like combat mechanics. And in the end, it's an experience that's simultaneously rewarding and maddening. From the moment you step into Remy's shoes, sneaking through war-torn Hadea to find his missing parents, you know this journey won't be easy. The country bleeds atmosphere, literally. Civil war rages between the Palamists and Sabinians, while supernatural hollow-walkers emerge from mysterious time loops. It's dark, it's heavy, and it pulls no punches with themes of genocide, religious persecution, and human brutality. Hadea stands as one of gaming's most compelling fictional nations. Every corner tells a story of suffering and survival. You'll encounter towns with intercoms broadcasting propaganda, villages missing limbs from market bombings, and landscapes that shift between breathtaking beauty and horrific carnage. The environmental storytelling here rivals the best in the business. The game's semi-open world structure works brilliantly for exploration. 9 distinct regions await discovery, each packed with mysteries, good deeds as side quests, and hidden lore. Without maps, waypoints, or quest markers, navigation becomes an art form. You rely on a literal compass, character directions, and your own detective instincts. This old-school approach feels refreshing after years of GPS-guided gaming. Puzzle design deserves special praise. Drawing heavily from classic Japanese survival horror, Hell Is Us transforms everything into a brain teaser. Door locks, ancient mechanisms, cultish riddles, they all demand careful attention to audio logs, documents, and environmental clues. Some puzzles border on convoluted, leading to frustrating circular searches across massive zones. But when pieces click together, pure satisfaction. Here's where Hell Is Us stumbles hardest. Combat feels like a promising idea executed poorly. You wield limbic weapons, swords, axes, polearms, against emotion-linked hollow walkers representing rage, grief, and ecstasy. The health restoration mechanic adds risk-reward depth. Time your attacks perfectly during combat and recover HP through rhythmic button presses. Unfortunately, targeting feels wonky. Lock-on mechanics prove unreliable, making precise hits frustrating. When multiple enemies swarm you, and they will, the system crumbles. Your drone companion offers support abilities, but switching targets often disrupts its focus. Artificial difficulty spikes appear randomly. Enemies that dealt manageable damage suddenly one-shot you in new zones. It's cheap and annoying. The weapon upgrade system shows promise with glyphs and abilities. Rage axes launch blood fireballs while tethering enemies closer. Various limbic skills provide flashy options for damage and disruption. However, their benefits remain poorly explained, making strategic choices feel like guesswork rather than tactical decisions. Hell Is Us suffers from several design choices that actively harm the experience. The inability to jump creates constant navigation headaches. 3-foot fences become impassable barriers requiring lengthy detours. Small environmental objects trap you permanently, forcing save reloads. Fall damage feels excessive, though the generous healing system somewhat compensates. Performance issues occasionally surface during extended play sessions. Frame drops and complete freezes happened rarely but cost progress when they occurred. Enemy placement often feels unfair. Ranged attackers positioned on unreachable ledges while you navigate narrow gaps. These frustrations compound the already challenging exploration. The massive horizontal zones, while impressive in scope, contribute to confusion. Backtracking becomes tedious when enemies respawn and fast travel remains limited. You'll spend considerable time walking through familiar territory, which transforms exciting exploration into monotonous hiking. Hell Is Us succeeds where it matters most: story, atmosphere, and world building. Remy's narrative journey through this alternate history nightmare creates genuine emotional investment. The mature themes hit hard without feeling exploitative. Cultural depth, political intrigue, and supernatural mystery blend into something genuinely compelling. Combat remains the elephant in the room. When fights feel fair, the aggressive, fast-paced system shines. Combo chains, stamina management, and drone synergy create satisfying moments. But inconsistent difficulty scaling and targeting issues drag the experience down significantly. This game demands patience and dedication. It rewards careful observation and punishes rushing. The puzzle design brilliance and atmospheric storytelling carry the experience despite combat shortcomings. If you're seeking a mature, challenging adventure that treats you like an intelligent adult, Hell Is Us delivers. Just prepare for some genuine frustration along the way.